Hello, welcome to Jogress. This episode 5. I'm your host Katache. You can call me Peter, Cat, King Charizard. Back then, when I was in my old semi-pro League of Legend days, and then I have joining me
Hello, I'm Aimless. You can call me Michael, Mike.
Death X player. Just kidding.
I
Multiple copies in every deck. No,
don't know what you're talking about, man.
uh, no. Yes. This we. I think our last podcast was about 2 weeks ago. We are again missing Frank. I don't know what he's up to, but hopefully he's all right. Um, Today we're gonna talk a little bit about the locals. And then we're gonna have a little bit of what we think of Beelzemon, the Mulligans, and then of course the new Mulligans and the Ace cards are both like the really hot topics now for Digimon, right?
Yeah, those.
Those
Yeah,
are the
those are interesting.
those are the juicy ones right now. Um, yeah, I guess for locals, I wasn't able to make last Friday, but I heard Ivan, who hit top 42 at Nats, showed up to our locals this past week.
Yeah, he did. He showed up with Black War, and he ended up winning it.
That's good. What was the prizes that past week, anyways?
Uh, just packs.
Packs, whatever they had.
Yeah,
Um,
and the one of the advanced starter decks.
hmm, I mean, you get a chance, I guess, to pull the Beelzemon $400 right there.
Yeah.
How did your matches go? What did you end up playing on the locals?
Oh, what did I end up playing? Oh gosh,
Dude,
is
I
that the one?
I know it wasn't
uh,
Dorbit because you haven't finished. You don't have it built right now.
uh, I play Beelzemon.
Oh, you actually pulled it out. Did
Yes.
you enjoy the deck?
It was okay. It it doesn't have a win condition yet.
Yeah, not until the It's X antibody comes out, I guess.
Yeah.
Um, who did? How many rounds was it that past week? Because I heard there was a good amount of people.
It was four, I think.
Four. That's not bad.
Yeah.
What did you end up? Like, what was your record?
2-2.
Not bad. Don't tell me you had to play Frank's Mastimon.
I did.
Nasty Masty.
Yeah, I ended up playing Frank's Mastermind.
That's. I think that's 2 weeks in a row he pulled that out.
Yeah.
Think if I'm remember correctly. Yeah, I think
And
that's it.
then I played my first matchup, I do not remember who I played. No, my first matchup was against Bellstar.
Okay. Oh, I know who you played against. You played against one of the new guys that started showing up to our tournaments.
Yeah.
Okay, I know who that is. Yeah, I saw. I played against this Bellstar in the purples only tournament.
I beat him 2-1. Can't remember my second matchup. Then I played against Frank. And then I played against Ivan's friend that also came there. I can't remember his name. Jose.
All right. They came together, right?
Yeah.
That's cool.
He was playing Machine Dramon
Ooh, black swords or red?
Black.
Black. I hear that black's the way to go with Machine German.
Yeah.
And then I believe you said Ivan went undefeated.
Yeah, he went undefeated. It was him and Frank in the finals.
Yeah, of course Frank's there. He's kind of like really like I'm proud of Frank too because um he's always up there I believe, and mostly in
Yep.
every tournament. I think since we first because I think I've missed every tournament I've been at. Because I remember the first tournament it was him and I. He used my my Melga X, and I played Shoutmon before it got its little buffs, and I won that one. And then I think I missed the tournament. I came back the next week with Blue Flare, and I was in the finals against Machine Germon. And then I think I had missed another one. Came back, played Beelzemon one, the purple one. I didn't hit the finals there. I think I hit top three, and we'll see how I do. Well, I remember that one tournament. When the people from Brownsville showed up. Oof,
Yeah,
that was a rough one for me.
yeah. It's
um,
like it.
yeah, it happens, right? So it's alright.
Yeah, and it's like it's always us three. We end up playing against one another.
Yep, and I think it was the purple one,
Yeah.
which the Beelzemon tournament. That was the first time I ever played Marcus and Frank.
And
Like
me.
I don't think I see I well I know on the one when Brownsville showed up
Oh,
I played
right.
you. I never played you early rounds ever. I don't think I ever played you in the tournament. We always missed each other. Except for
Yeah,
that one tournament.
yeah.
And then I know the Beelzemon tournament. I played Marcus first, and then I played Frank second. I was like, I never played these guys early. I always play Marcus late round, and then Frank at the end or something if I play him. Um, what was the other one I was gonna say? I think I think that was it for the locals. I know locals were also like talking about how nothing on our comic cave. I mean, we like the employees. They're pretty dope. They help us out, but it's just the product right now, man. We want to play for some different things.
Exactly.
Not everyone wants to see EX3 and EX1 all the time. We want to see some cool stuff, which we probably have a way to get around that, but more info on that later. Um, I guess the next subject we have right now would be Beelzemon. How does the new Beelzemon feel to you? I mean, you ended up playing it at locals.
As of right now, it's feel very luck based.
It yeah, it does.
It doesn't have a way to deal with Mouse Demon or any security control deck as of yet.
Yeah, kind of like once you hit that security, it's like, well, here goes my stack.
Yeah, it's like that's when BT12 comes in because you trash the security.
Yeah, instead of having to hit into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, same with me. I've messed with my Beelzemon several times already, and I think I'm at my final build. Probably not. Probably want like two more EX2 Beelzemons, and then I think I'm done. But I enjoy the deck. It feels like an old deck of mine in back in the day was Yu-Gi-Oh. I played Chaos Dragons. It kind of reminds me of the whole milling and playing off the trash, and so there's
Yeah,
no.
it feels like Light Sworn.
Yeah, it feels like that too. So that was the cool thing about the Beelzemon deck. It just reminds me of like a mill type Yu-Gi-Oh deck. It's like the closest thing to Yu-Gi-Oh you can get with Beelzemon. Um, I know this card right now, this alt art. It's about what I think the last time I saw it on TCG was $400.
Yeah, it's around that.
It is a really pretty card. I actually have it popped up right now, and I'm like, dude, this card is really pretty.
It's so pretty in person.
Man, I would love to pull this card. I don't think. Okay, Mike, would you play it or grade it if you had pulled it?
I would grade it.
Yeah, I agree. I would just grade this because the value just goes up, especially if you hit it like a 10, PSA 10 or
Yeah,
something. Whew, imagine that thing. A 10, that just bumps up in price right there.
exactly. It's like I have a friend who has two of them because he ended up buying them and he's playing with them. Just like I couldn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do it, man. I like as cool as it looks. I just like I don't. I'm not flexing with that card, dude. No way.
Yeah, no.
All right, outside of Beelzemon, we do have. I'm a moron. I forgot to put that dang thing up. Oh well. We do know one thing though. We have Mulligans coming up into the game now. Uh, what is it again? I think it's active on April 1st.
First, yep, April 1st.
So April 1st we get Mulligans 2023. People are being I saw some like places like on I think it was on Facebook groups. They're like, "Oh, you guys are getting fooled. It's April 1st. You're gonna get April Fools." I'm like, so is the ban list of April Fool's joke or what? Because doesn't it take effect on the first?
Right?
Like, I don't think Digimon or Bandai is gonna try to April Fools everybody with Mulligans, man.
Yeah, no.
So the new setup of the game flow, which I know Mike and I have been actually most of us have shown up so far. We've all been testing with it, and it's a whole lot of fun. Actually, like Mulligans a lot.
Yeah, Mulligans is so funny. Like this simple change has changed the meta in a lot of ways. Because you have those bricky decks, Jessmon, Exomon. Now it's like you can mulligan for a better hand.
Yeah, and you could even brick with Black Warrior, right? But now if
Yeah,
you brick, nah, I don't want this, and you possibly most likely will hit your rookie.
exactly.
So yeah, I really enjoy the mulligan thing. Even with I mean, I was playing you today with the four great dragons. That deck bricks. If you brick, it hurts so bad. But today it felt like it was flowing a lot easier because I was able to like, oh, this hand sucks. Let me just switch it out and get a better hand, and felt like I was able to make that deck flow a lot easier.
Yeah, so with the mulligan rule, I think more of those low tier decks or those decks that people was afraid to play because it was too high rolly becomes more into the meta now.
Yeah, they're playable.
Yes.
Yeah. So like the whole new setup is like it shows. I believe it's like a shuffle your deck, your digi eggs, figure out who goes first or second. Draw your 5 cards, of course. Look at those. If you don't like it, redraw and then draw again. Start put your security out and start the game.
Yep.
Um, you know what I want to see? I don't know if I'll do it. What do you think about maybe some people? I'm not sure if anyone's gonna test it. But what if they drop rookies to like what is like the state like the main thing right now with rookies like 10 to 12 rookies, right?
Yeah. 10 to
What
12.
what if people go down to 8 because they're like, well, I have a mulligan, I can do it.
That still be too risky.
It is pretty risky, but no, you're right. It is pretty risky. I mean, I might be the crazy one to try it. I'd be like, oh, I can play some more power in my tamers or options. All right. Um, and then the one of the biggest things that's coming out for Digimon for sure is these beautiful this beautiful new mechanic that kind of makes it feel like it's Yu-Gi-Oh in a way. Got hand traps. You got the new ace cards.
Yes.
I think this is gonna shake up the game so much. It's gonna be so much fun, to be honest.
And
It's
there's
not,
a new step.
yeah,
There's the new step while attacking now.
yeah. It's like when attacking, those effects go off first, right? And then you have your counter right after all their effects go off.
Yeah.
So it's cool. Hmm. Does the ace card? Are you able to just play it, or you have to blast Digivolve, right? It's the only way to play them.
When no, you blast Digivolve when you're like if it's your opponent's turn and
Mm-hmm.
they attack, you blast Digivolve it that way. But you can Digivolve them normally.
So you just hard play them.
N- Wait, no.
Oh, so you
So
need a Digimon on the board to play it.
yeah,
Okay.
because with the blast or counter effect, it's you may play your Digimon may Digivolve into this card without paying the cost. So when your opponent attacks, you counter Digivolve into whatever ace card you have in hand, on top of whatever Digimon you have on field, without paying the cost.
So the interaction, like say you have like one Digimon out there, right?
Yeah.
Uh, what if their when attacking just deletes them or reduces their DP to zero and gets rid of it? You can't counter anymore, right? Because you don't have a target.
Uh,
Because all the when attacking stuff goes first.
right.
I'm just thinking maybe it's that way. Because yeah, all because what I
Yeah,
saw is all the when
because
attacking resolves first.
because the new battle flow is Digimon declares an attack, when attacking effect activates, then counter timing, defending player activates when attack effect. Def- Defending player that activates counter effect once per attack, then blocking, then resolve the battle or security check.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, the when attacking would just end up resolving first, which I mean, dude, I don't know. These ace cards are gonna be dope, but you do have to digivolve over your same color, right? It's not just any color. Like I can't just play Zudomon in a red deck.
I think you have to digivolve over the same color.
Yeah, I would assume so because that can't kind of be a little bit busted.
Yeah.
You can just literally all you want to do is you could just play the strongest ace card that's probably out there and just like, oh, I'll play it in my purple deck or something. If say it's a red or a blue or something.
Yeah, but with these ace cards, playing them like that, there's the ace cards got the drawback of once it leaves the battle area or
Yeah.
under your cards to other places, you lose memory.
The other question I had, how does this digivolving work then? Like it would just be the Digimon would have to be like a like say like this one, it's showing the middle Greymon, right? It has to be a level
Yeah.
four you have to blast over.
No,
It does.
the blast over when your opponent is attacking you, and when you digivolving,
Mm-hmm.
it's it doesn't have the you don't. It can be any level.
Oh, so it's just okay.
Yeah.
That makes more
Okay.
sense.
It says your Digimon may digivolve into this card without paying digicost. It
Yeah.
doesn't say anything about level requirement or anything. Yeah.
Oh man, can the summer come faster? Because I cannot wait to play with
Shout
this.
out to the Bandai for helping out the colorblind community with the new cards. I didn't realize this, but the new symbols, if you notice on the cards,
Mm-hmm.
where the play cost or wherever the cost is at,
Yeah.
they are different. And apparently it's supposed to help for people who are colorblind to read the cards easier.
Damn, that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Good job, Bandai. Like for real, like that's pretty cool. Like you're helping more than just um you're helping more of the community that enjoys your game.
Yeah. But I can see
I
with
mean,
the ace card. Oh,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No, my bad. Go ahead.
With the ace cards, it's like certain colors don't got a buff.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like
Certain,
like the Zudomon you were talking about. I really like the Zudomon.
yeah, and not even with the Zudamon. Also, it's like black in the whole got a buff because the digivolving.
What is that? The War Gray?
Even not even if you hit Shakura, like the level three that if you hit security, you digivolve or Ultimate Flare. Ultimate Flare now becomes a 5 cost.
Oh, what the heck? Yeah, I see that.
Because once the ace leaves, that's -3 memory.
That's pretty dumb.
Ward Greymon, Metal Greymon becomes a 1 cost.
That's pretty gross.
And the X antibodies are basically free now.
Wait, they gave us a Metal Greymon with that has an inheritable security plus attack.
Wait, what?
The BT, or it's gonna be the starter deck Metal Greymon. It's Digivolves for four. It gets blocker, right? And inheritable is security plus one.
Oh. I guess since you're on that topic, starter decks.
Yeah, there you go. Starter decks.
Of course, they did
War.
fan favorites,
Yeah, Wargray and Metal Garurumon
the
again.
the poster childs of Digimon.
Pretty much ever since they first came out, they always get referenced in mostly even in shows, dude. Like you always hear them get referenced, even if it's either that form or there's like an alternate form of them, right? So they're always gonna be around no matter what. I
I
just
have to.
want go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say the purple stuff in the purple deck has a lot of good generic support.
I was looking at that, dude. Purple's gonna be a little bit more exciting, man.
Yes.
I'm actually starting to enjoy purple a lot more too. Not only because of Beelzemon, but Chaos Gallant. I really like Chaos Gallant. I know he's not the greatest deck in the world, but I don't care, dude. Like I just want something to make it work. Like I was literally when we got the Beelzemon stuff, I was trying to make something out of it, but I think I can. I'm somewhere around there where it looks right, but it's just not there yet.
Yeah, it's like with the new tamer, Matt is a memory setter, and it's all turns when you trash a card in your hand with your effects. By suspending this tamer, gain one memory.
Well, that's also Beelzemon support. Somewhat.
Oh, right.
And Chaos Gallant support because you want to trash.
And they have the Skull Mummy Mon, I think, whatever it was. It's like undead, where a effect would trash a card from your hand. Well, if you want your effect trashes a card from your hand, you can play a level 4 or lower purple Digimon from your trash without paying the memory cost.
Hmm. Man,
So that,
BT14 is going to be quite a set, man.
yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Because I'm just going to read a little bit through the ace card effects. Like, we got the Metal Gray. When Digivolving delete? One of your opponent's Digimon 6k or less. That's not terrible, right? It's okay. It's not the best. Uh,
Yeah,
the Zoodle one is good. The one you were talking about earlier. I think that one is good.
yeah. When Digivolving or on play, trash two Digi Evolution cards from under your opponent's Digimon, then return one of your opponent's Digimon with no Digi Evolution cards to hand.
Yeah, I like the Zoodlemon one.
The key thing to remember is that it says trash two. It doesn't say the bottom two. It doesn't say the top two. It just says two. So you can pick and choose.
Yep, and you just pretty much choose the inheritable that gives you the most headache.
Yep. And as much as I hate yellow, I think they learned from their mistakes with the whole security thing. Because the Mega Angemon has to recover security if you have five or less, and then one of your opponent's Digimon gets a negative 1k for each card in your security stack for the turn.
Yeah, I was looking. I was like, well, you have 5 automatically, so you're gonna get an extra one no matter what.
Yeah, and then Green gets the short end of the stick, but
Poor
that's whatever.
Green. What is this one? Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Then you may return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon with 5k. Or if it didn't have the 5k DP in there, it would be a really good card.
Yes.
Poor Green. No one's gonna play the Lily Ace. I mean, what's the point of even playing her then?
Speaking of a good ace card, although if you had looked at the Metal Garurumon ace,
Have not yet. Go for it, Mike.
so it has a whole hand and counter thing, but it's on evolve by trashing up to three cards in your hand. Gain one memory for each card trashed.
Oh, and imagine with the freaking. Wait. Never mind. Matt is from the deck, right? Or it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it is from the deck, but you also look at it this way. You can trash Eismon if you already have Eismon scatter mode in the trash.
Oh wait, Matt
You can
is
bring it.
Matt is when you trash
It's
from the
just when you
hand.
trash, yeah, with your own effects,
Yeah.
so
So
you
you
can gain four memory.
yeah, four memory with Matt plus the Guru. Ooh.
And it has the win attacking by trashing one card in your hand. Delete one opposing Digimon with the lowest level.
So every time you attack and you have Matt out, you gain a memory.
Yeah,
That's pretty nice, man. Oh, I think the Metal Guru one is making more sense for me to want to play over the. Oh, go hold on. We still got Wargrave, right? We still got Wargrave.
the War Gray is not that good.
All right, hand trap, blast evolution. I just block. I'm sorry. I don't know why that made me laugh. Okay, both turns. Once per turn, when a security card is removed, set this Digimon active. Okay, so I guess you want to block the low guy, right? The little guy that's swinging, and then let the other guy swing. You unsuspend, and then you can block again. But
Actually, no, that's actually good. Never mind.
yeah, it gives you a double block, most likely.
It gives you a double attacker.
Yeah, double attacker. Oh no! Imagine this, like, ooh, you have like, ooh. Oh, wait, it's black. Never mind. I thought it was gonna be the.
Actually, no, this is actually good because say that you have it on play, right?
Mm-hmm.
You swing with it,
Unsuspend.
suspend, okay, and it's your opponent's turn. Wait, what was I supposed to say?
He
Yeah,
attacks. He takes security. You unsuspend and get ready to block the next one.
yeah, you swing, unsuspend, swing again. Your opponent swings into your security. This restands.
Yeah, because it's on both turns once per turn, so he can. Oh wait,
Yeah,
he can only restand once. So yeah, you get a block. So you got to choose either you want a double swing or you want a double block.
but you will want to double swing.
Yeah. Why would you want to double block? I mean, I guess if you need to really double block, but why would I don't know. I would say the double swing is better.
Because it just says when a security card is removed. So that means when yellow pick a card from their security,
True.
huh?
I would assume that, right? Because it just says
Yeah, but
removed.
yeah, it says when it's removed.
I would say that's how it would work because I mean it is getting the security out of the security stack, so and it's removing it. Yeah, I'd say that'd be the way it would work. I don't see why it
Yeah.
wouldn't. I mean, also, I mean, like you said, there's like a good amount of black stuff coming out too. That's gonna might even be boosting this War Gray.
Yep, and the new Soulmon is nice.
On play, open one card on top of your deck. I guess just show it, right? Reveal the top.
Yeah.
Put it in your hand if it is a black card. Trash the remaining. I mean, you're gonna play a black base deck,
It's like
so
power memory boost
yeah,
almost.
you're gonna be playing a black base deck, so you're gonna hit a black. So Nightmon, destroy one of your opponent's Digimon 5 cost or lower. Gets rid of a champion or
It gets
yeah,
rid of a memory blocker.
yeah, gets rid of a blocker. It's not bad. I wouldn't say it's terrible. Andromon, when did you evolve one to your opponent's Digimon? Inheritable reboot.
What?
Okay, that's for Wargray right there.
That's from Sandra.
Yeah, that that and the Wargray. You double
Yeah.
swing. Oh, hey, I get to reboot and I can double block now.
Oh, when you talk about War Gray, the Tamer is for War Gray.
Let's go down here. All turns when an attack target is switched by spending this tamer. Draw one card. And when your Digimon gets 2k for. Yeah. So like when you're blocking, of course, you're making the target the attack switch over to him.
Yep, and remember the new black and red War Gray has raid. So that when you
Ah,
so that just more DP.
that's nice.
And you get the draw.
Ah, okay, I like it. I like the
So
War
you
Gray Ace too.
so you won't even need to probably play the edge that allows you to draw if you have 6k DP or less, because this will allows you to draw.
True.
So you can play the one that gives you DP, and it's on all turns.
Yeah, that's true. I mean that's a really good effect. I really oh man, I like both tamers. They're both good in their own respective way.
Yeah, the War Garurumon, yeah, I feel like they wanted to do something similar to Melga, similar to how they did with Melga, but they
Hmm.
didn't want it to be broken.
Oh
Because
yeah.
it says when attacking once per turn by trashing one card from your hand on suspend this Digimon.
All he needed was inheritable trash and get security plus one. Imagine that.
Yeah, but it's inheritable. It's like when attacking once per turn by trashing one card in your hand, delete one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon.
That's
So
that's not
bye bye rookies.
yeah. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad inheritable. Um, they should just give him the whole wear Garurumon love, man. Just like, hey, let me trash one. I'm gonna security plus one you now.
No,
Come on,
no.
man. That's how we know Melga or wear
They,
Garurumon.
they don't give purple good stuff because they get busted easily.
Yeah, that's true. It seems like it'd be a little nuts.
The same with green.
What's the metal gray dude? He's a block. Oh yeah, I already read that. He's a blocker and gives you security plus one. Simple.
Yep,
We got the Koromon. When attack, target is switched. This Digimon gets a 1K. I mean, there's a better black one, right? You were talking about it earlier.
yep. And I just realized how the inheritable makes you be able to swing for 4 checks. I'm stupid.
Of metal gray.
Yeah.
One.
Okay, because with
Oh
milk,
yeah. Oh my gosh. Black OTK.
and it just said, and you digivolve for 3.
Oh man. What the heck? It'll even
Because
be good for the raid guide.
yeah, because it just says because the War Greymon digivolves for 3 with a digivolve from a level 5 Digimon with Greymon for the cost of 3.
5 for cost. What the heck were they thinking?
So if you have Memory Tamers at 3, go into this attack for 2 checks, unsuspend, attack for another 2 checks.
And then
If you have a,
yeah.
if you have another bite on the board for game, or Omniwan, I think. No,
1, 2. Well, as long as you have another body, I guess, and then Omnimon to end. Oh wait, no, you can't Omnimon. Forgot.
yeah, yeah. You just need another body on the board.
Yeah, dude, that's pretty nasty. It's pretty gross.
It is.
So, what you think people would run just the red package and throw one delicate plant in there? Like
Uh,
throw a hero or tie. Imagine just play a tie. Why not? And there's 3 check. Like literally just 2 swings clears the security and throw
that's true.
have an extra body and bam, there you go. Game. Ugh, that sounds so gross. So what do you think the split would be? Like say if it is red tie like 2-2 or 3-2 or 3-1?
uh, with the red tie.
Yeah. I personally would probably do 2-2 maybe.
Yeah, I would do two. Yeah, that's main twos. But yeah,
Two twos?
yes.
Whichever one that is. Oh man, I'm so excited. Like I mean, I'm excited for BT12 right to come up. I'm excited for 13 and EX4 and all that, but dude, this ace mechanic just overshadows those for right like to me personally. Like I just want to get to Ace. I want to get to this stuff already because it just excites
Mm,
me.
I can hold off for the ace mechanic for a bit.
I mean, yeah, we're still gonna have fun with the other sets. I'm one of those, I guess, that like wants to just jump the gun and I want to get to these guys. Like it just, oh, I can't wait for the hand traps. It sounds so much fun.
Yeah, and they are balanced so far.
Yes, so far. We'll see how the Japan meta goes off, right, when this is out over there.
Yep.
Like the way we are talking about, I wonder if anyone's gonna try the red with like the red tie, a delicate plan. Like imagine that you got red tie out there, you got your delicate plan, you have your rebooting metal gray. That's check 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 end game. I don't know somehow.
Oh, yeah, give me a second. I'm theory crafting real quick. Well, because I just thought of something stupid. With the metal Greymon S antibody, it's when it's unsuspended you trash the security, right?
Yeah, when he reboots.
Oh, I thought it's when
Oh yeah, you unsuspend during your opponent's turn. Oh, I see what you mean. So if they swing at your security,
it unsuspends
yeah, and you get to
and
trash the
you
top.
still yeah,
Oh man, yep, that's another one.
and you can still digivolve it over for three. Because it has a Greymon.
True. I didn't even think about the X antibody one. Like I wasn't even. I was just too excited about it. Look, literally my mind was just thinking of like, oh, I'm gonna check you like for all your security and bye.
Yeah, that's nasty.
We got an OTK black deck. Of course, they're gonna make War Greymon OTK, right?
Yeah,
Why wouldn't they want to do that with the War Greymon?
right. It's like what? This is Black's second OTK deck.
What was their first one? Because I probably wasn't around when it came out.
The first one I can remember was Alphamon.
I didn't get to play that era. Um,
Alpha?
I remember back then, dude. I think it was last year. What's the okay? I always had this question. What was the set that was out? I'm pretty sure you've been playing for a while, right?
Yeah, I've been playing for a year or two. A year or two, yeah.
Because I remember last year in January. What set was out in that time period, like around January?
Of last year? Oh
Yeah.
gosh. Uh, I want to say, oh, fuck. See now, I cannot remember. Holy crap!
Because around that time period, or I think it was around January or February, um, Marcus he was buying Digimon stuff already. Um, but we were like, me and Frank were like, nah, or not even Frank, because we're all trying to decide which. Because we're I remember that year we're like, which card game should we get into? There's Digimon, which is like the new hot thing, right? At that time, I think, because I think it was barely about to, it barely started the year before.
Yeah.
Um, there's Pokemon, and I really wanted to get back into Pokemon because I didn't never got to really play competitively. It was just like fooling around, and I didn't want to do Yu-Gi-Oh. We both all agreed no Yu-Gi-Oh. We're like, nah, too expensive. Don't want to play that. Um, and then Pokemon ended up being expensive too.
So I think it was BT6. No, EX1.
Hmm.
Because I came out on BT7 of last year, which was around in March. Oh yeah, I've been playing the game for a year now.
Yeah, because I remember that year we were all trying to decide because we were like, hey, let's play a card game. Why not? Let's get a little hobby going. Let's just go play. and we decided to go on with Pokemon. We went to that route, and Marcus is the one that was like, "Nah, guys, like we should really try Digimon," and we were like, "Nah, let's just do Pokemon." And I remember like I was on the fence, like I was like, "Fuck," like everyone already agreed on Pokemon, but I'm like, I kind of want to play Digimon too though because it looks really cool. And
Yeah,
I was a big fan of Digimon growing up too, and just remember that story. I'm like, man, imagine like I just told Marcus the other day, like, imagine if we just played early Digimon. Like, we missed out on a lot of the fun sets that happened too, like back then, like the old deck and archetypes that were out there. We didn't get to enjoy that type of meta.
yeah, there was some fun stuff.
Um, yeah, I ended up playing Pokemon, and we grew a community actually for Pokemon, but it just like didn't stick in Harlingen, I guess, and it was always just in um, up in McAllen area, right? Up McAllen Mission area. That was like where all the Pokemon players are
Yeah,
at. I know. I remember the Switch too. This was like when BT10, middle of BT10 was out already, and I was watching Cross Wars at the time, and I was like, dude, I just want to watch. I just want to play Digimon. And then I told Frank and Marcus, like, hey, I think I'm gonna switch to Digimon. Like, I don't really want to play Pokemon anymore. It's too expensive. We're not getting anything like nothing's happening. We tried. It was growing a little bit. It dropped, it dipped. We didn't even get a tournament started ever. Um, and I made the jump. I was like, screw it. I'm gonna do Digimon, and I don't regret it, dude. Digimon is great. The community's great. We got to meet you, Mike. We got to meet a bunch of other new players. Yeah, I got Bobby into the game. Like, it's so cool how the community just grew from there.
yeah. It surprised. It honestly surprised me. It's like before me, y'all, I was going to McAllen, Brown, Westico, Donna, like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. McAllen, Westico, Donna.
Yeah, now you can save gas. Like
Get home
every
at 12. Get home at 12 or 1 o'clock at night.
Hey, but you had fun and you met those guys and now you're pretty cool buds with them.
Yep.
Yeah, I really like, I think I say this in all my podcast, all the podcasts we have, like, I really want to get out there to McAllen's Kaboom tournaments on Fridays. I just need to get a time where I'm not working Saturday morning. If I can just be a closer or be off on Saturday, then whenever that Friday is where I have like that day off on Saturday, I'm down to go because then I don't have to like worry about coming home at midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning. I can just wake up whenever the heck I want.
I feel that's like before my schedule got changed, I used to do 10-hour shifts. And I used to get home at 1 o'clock and then wake up at 6 to go to work. It was terrible.
Sheesh. Yeah. All right, Mike. Also, real quick question. Locals this Friday. I know we talked about it a little bit. What are you playing?
Hmm.
Well, okay. Give me three choices in your head. You're like, okay, these are the three that are the finalists, and one of them is gonna be taken out to play.
Alphamon, Securiamon.
That deck was fun to like watch play. I know you didn't win any today with it, but it was fun to like watch it. I like watching it. I don't know what it is. I was like, this deck is cool. So you got Alpha,
or
Sequoia.
yeah, or Marsmon.
Whew, you know what, dude? I thought you were about to say Dorbic.
I mean, I could build Orbit.
For me, it's Examon now because I started to like it a little bit now. Four Great Dragons, surprisingly, and Black War.
I might try Dorvic now with the new Mulligan rule.
Yeah, you want Brick.
Yeah, I might have to give it a shot now.
You're gonna like surprise a lot of people, like, oh, it's Torbicmon.
That just means I have to go through my bulk again.
You go through the bulk and build the monster up.
So can I just be lazy and just build alpha?
Sure, why not? Do whatever you want, man. Like I already told you my three choices. Marcus we already knows going to Wargray. Frank most likely playing Mastamon or Machine Dramon. Uh, Bobby's either playing Armor Purge or U Force. You already know Jordan and Caesar are Gallant. If we get Jimmy there, it's another Gallant. That guy Chris is Beelstar. And his two buddies, I'm not sure. I think Frank said they play Mastamon and the other one plays Imperial.
Yep.
And then there's going to be another, maybe a Beelzemon player there. I don't know. We're going to have a good mixture of decks for sure, like we always do pretty much at the locals there.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I always enjoy playing there. Just because it's just, you always see a bunch of different things.
Yep.
It's not usually like nothing wrong with like top meta decks or anything, but it's usually like just random things out there.
Yeah, but it's like soon we're gonna have to start practicing.
Yeah, I kind of want to take it serious and like I'm not gonna lie, that's why I might want to bring out Black War, even though he's not gonna be playable anymore. And he's gonna be still there, right? But he's not gonna be like himself anymore. I just feel like I feel like if I don't play it this Friday, I wasted my time building it because I didn't even play it at its full potential.
I understand that. I did the same thing with Alpha Mom. I didn't play it when it was at its full potential.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. All right, I'm locked in. I'm going Black War.
Uh
All right, I announced it. I'm going Black War. I'm gonna do this for Ivan and his 42nd spot in Nats. No, I'm just kidding. Now also shout out to Ivan, James, and CK. They do their other podcasts also on Valley Boys TCG.
Yep. Shout out to those guys.
Yeah,
Amazing players.
shout out to those guys at Kaboom. I'm a big fan of I'm a fanboy of CK because I like his non-meta decks. I'm fan of the other two too, man. But like, I like the theory crafting of these non-meta stuff. You know, it just spices it up.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's all we have for tonight. This was a fun podcast for sure, especially with all the new rules, mulligans, and I can't wait. Ace cards all the way. But yeah, that's all for us guys on Jogress. This is episode 5. We'll see you again in like maybe another week or 2 weeks. I don't know. We're just life happens, you know, so we don't get them out every week. I just edit them and push them out as fast as I can. But yeah, again, my name is Peter. You can call me King Charizard. That was my name back then in the gaming world. And we got my buddy here.
Aimless. You can call me Michael or
Y'all have a
Mike.
Yeah, y'all have a
Yeah.
good night. See ya.